Okay, so a bit of a Jeep Om606 project update. Now I can imagine, like a lot of these projects, nothing's going according to plan, but it's not necessarily a bad thing. The project's more evolved rather than going wrong. So basically what's happened is I found a bit of rust right where the body mounts to the chassis, and the only way to fix that properly was to lift the whole thing up, cut it out and do it properly. So yeah, basically that's what's happened. So it's turned into a full restoration rather than a mini one as such. So which isn't the end of the world. You've got this much effort, you want to make sure it's done properly. So yeah, that's fine. So I'll show you what's been going on so far. I should just say the can of paint exploded on me. It was the most expensive can of paint I've ever paid for, and after a couple of sprays the nozzle broke and it just started spewing paint everywhere. So yeah, so that's what's happened there. So yeah, basically this was all cut open. I cut the rust out, put the patch in, and I should say I'm not a welder, so if there's any welders out there looking at this, go easy. It is sort of the first bit of sort of welding work I've done. So yeah, that's sound. I'm sanding back the seam seal. I'm going to re-seam seal everything because they've just started to go, and the early signs of rust is just starting to creep in where the moisture's sort of just managed to get in there. So yeah, so that'll be it. That's happening. I've cut that side out as well. That'll be getting patched up like this side. But basically what I came to, the conclusion is it's going to take a long time going through this with the wire wheel. So I've got a sandblaster that goes on the end of I've got a pressure washer there, so just clip straight on. I've gave it a little dummy run, it does the job. So yeah, I'm going to get underneath here, sandblast everything. There's a bit of patchwork here. This basically comes right to the end of here, look, like on the other side there, but it was too far gone, so I've had to cut this out. That would be getting replaced. And then yeah, as you can see on the other side as well, there's a little bit of rust just in there, so I should just be able to get away with cutting a little side wall out of there rather than doing the whole piece like the other side. So yeah, this will be getting all sandblasted, and then I'll be able to get to the seals then, rust convert everything, and then re-seam seal, and should be good apparently. Now I should say this is the reason why I lifted up the body. So basically this little dimple here is where it mounts to the chassis. Yeah, there's no way of fixing this when it was on the chassis, so yeah, that was the whole reason why it came up in the first place. So yeah, I've got some plates ready to go to fix it. So I wasn't too sure how to replace that dimple, but I've got a couple of plates. So well, they were made up. I've had to cut them and sort of fabricate them to what I need. But yeah, basically that little dimple there sits in that groove, and so yeah, I'll do another video on that once I've finished making that. Yeah, that was the bracket there that goes up, so that basically sits in there like that. But anyway, so that pretty much covers everything that's been happening so far. Plenty going on, plenty still to do. Now I can imagine, like a lot of us, when we start these projects, we tell ourselves we're only going to buy bits and pieces as of when we need, for the obvious reasons. I never anticipated on doing a full restoration. So I do have a German engine and a Japanese gearbox, dying to get together like they're Romeo and Juliet. But hopefully with a better outcome. But yeah, anyway, thanks for watching. Smash a like, subscribe, see you in the next one.